Hi, I'm David Fleming from Disciples Ignited, and today we're going to start a new series on revival outpourings of the past. Now, of course, during this series, we're not going to be documenting every revival outpouring that's taken place since the times of the early church, nor are we going to talk about all the revivalists that God has used to help usher in these revival outpourings. But I have chosen some major people that God's used and some major revival outpourings that I believe will help encourage us to keep believing God for that which we are praying for. A great outpouring of God's Spirit that's going to cover cities, communities, nations, the whole world with the glorious presence of Jesus Christ. So let's today talk about Irenaeus, a church father of the first century who was used by God to usher in a great revival outpouring in 177 AD. Now, while the early church fathers are mostly revered for their theological writings and their leadership during the times of persecution of the early church, some of them experienced great revival outpourings and were used by the Lord in astounding ways. Irenaeus was one such person. He lived during a time when the church was being severely persecuted. And after he was ordained the Bishop of Lyons, which is in France, around 177 AD, a revival outpouring took place in his city and the surrounding areas wherein many people were converted to Christianity. The revival outpouring enabled Irenaeus to establish a strong Christian foundation in Lyons and other parts of that area. So the revival outpouring in Irenaeus' day didn't stop the persecution, but it did help the followers of Jesus to thrive during the persecution. And such will be the same in the great revival outpourings that are to come. They don't always stop bad things from happening, but they enable the church to rise up and triumph no matter what chaos is taking place around them. Let's talk more about revival outpourings tomorrow.